All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome. Ooh, my face is not here. There I am. Welcome to our open call here today. Yeah. Let's talk about what it's doing. I expected a move like this, and I mean, I don't want to get too far deep into politics here, but after watching, I mean, to be totally honest, I'm getting pretty sick and tired of the administration in the U.S. and what they're doing to the markets and all the BS with. I mean, this is because first, this the negative impact this is going to have on the market, and as well, be careful with oil prices and things, as OPEC is going to raise production now to drop the oil price to make sure that all the oil, that whatever that U.S. administration's doing with it, selling it and putting it into a bank account that only Trump has control of. They're going to drop this price to make sure that it's not as worth as much as they want. And then all this Greenland stuff is insane. So something that, he said he's going to take Greenland. Europe said no. He said he's going to tariff everybody. They said, okay, we're going to cancel our $750 billion Europe deal. He said he's going to drop the tariffs to 200%, which, of course, as you guys all know, tariffs are paid by the consumer, not the people. And now there's some troops in Greenland. I mean, it's like 40 of them, but this is just. I'm actually kind of tired of it. I'm just sick of the manipulation and the BS and I'm tired. And I talked about this on the weekend with a couple people that this was going to have a negative impact on the market. It was going to have a positive impact on gold because it was going to be hard on the dollar, which, as you can see, down. You'll see your dollar back down here at the bottom somewhere. But the market is going to follow it for most of the. It's just too much volatility, Yeah, so I said gold would go through the roof because the dollar would die, and that's exactly what's happening. Gold will be your safety net still, as there's. I don't know what's going to happen with all this Greenland stuff, but it's insanity to me, and I'm really sick of trying to navigate a market with that type of rhetoric. So I'll have to go check on it, Gary. I tried to save it yesterday, and it did not save. So I would expect this market to kind of continue to make a little bit of a downturn as this Greenland rhetoric ramps up. Like, imagine that there is, the U.S. is about to hit $40 trillion in debt, and the majority of it is held by the European market and the European Union, and Canada and Japan's got a chunk as well. But I can imagine if Europe decides to offload all its reserve currency. So we can watch the trade session when it's in English. Okay. It's always in English. I mean, I don't. Okay. So. Okay. So. You can see I left kind of a gap here. Monday, Tuesday, heading down. Some space to go. I don't know what news looks like this week. We're speaking before market opens on Wednesday. GDP, unemployment, PCE. Thursday will be a little bit fun. PMI. Look at the Europe. Okay. Nothing crazy today. Gap still sitting back there. Okay. So you can see a nice big pullback on the 15 back into these EMAs. A bit of a zone up here. When we get over to the 1, you will see it's just hanging out in this space. Came dropping down here at 6:30. There was no news, so this is just more of that BS rhetoric that's going on. I don't know if you got here right at the beginning, Reese, but I'm just so tired of all the BS, man. This Greenland stuff and this insane rhetoric. I'm tired. Which is, I mean, you can laugh all you want, but the rest of the world is getting pretty sick of it. Okay, so holding this space, even on the 1, yeah, I would imagine, Reese. Exactly. They're already there. They've put the most amount of troops. I mean, like I said, they literally did it as a show. It's not like they sent thousands of troops there to protect Greenland. They did it as a show. They literally I think they sent like 30. There's like 1 from this country and 1 from that country. But, yeah. I mean, the rest of the world has to. They're not a reliable the U.S. isn't a reliable trading partner anymore. That every time something doesn't go somebody's way, it's tariff this, and I'm going to take that, and I'm going to do this, and that's not reliable. It's not stable. Countries are looking for stability so they can grow economies and have long-term growth and take care of their people. So, yeah. So, I mean, we just took a bunch of Chinese EVs into Canada, which is good for our farmers because they dropped a bunch of tariffs on the canola, which is really good for our farmers. But I don't know about having Chinese EVs in our country. But I guess if they wanted to actually spy on us, they are in all our cell phones. Right? They're all made there anyways. So, okay, so we're in this signal from 6:30, heading back down to this space. Okay, so if we're gonna follow this down, I don't really want to be in it right here. I don't like how it's holding this level. Okay. So we're going to need to see this pop out first. I think it'll probably hold this space. We're still in this sell signal though, so we'll need a little change here. A little shift. Who's about? Yeah, there's a nice. Well, we'll see. We'll see if it holds its space, though. You know, the dollar has been dropping like a stone because of all of it, so we'll have to see what the next like 5 or 6 minutes brings, and if this space is going to hold and we get that pop up, or if it's going to switch signals and move on us. Ba-da-bum-bum-ba-bum. Yeah, it's not enough. I mean, it's pulling in volume and holding this space. It only makes sense that at least reverses a little bit, and we'll see whether it reverses all the way back to the top, but at least reverse a little bit for us to find a better entry down, right? Maybe protect before it gets to the zone. So we're gonna have to be patient here. Lots of target both directions, so 15 structure looks down, but we will see shortly. Another 2-3 minutes and see if this is going to push back up into this space, and we'll have an opportunity. But it is holding nicely here, so this should give us a better entry for us to go down. Yeah. Now we gotta wait for the volatility to show up. We just don't want to be in a sell here, and then it does pop up right before it decides it wants to go down, just to grab some volume. So we just gotta wait to get some space for us here. Like, you got lots up, right? This did make a pretty strong move from London, so I don't think it's going to go up to that gap. Gap is a long ways away. I'm 600 pips away with this heavy zone in the way. So, I mean, it does. You just have to pay attention. I mean, eventually it'll fill that gap, I'm sure. But even the 15, I mean, you'd have to get even just to the bottom of that is, 500 pips away. So we'll just keep looking for our opportunity to join this red board here. And it's just not when it's overextended here. So we're going to have to see what the next 4 or 5 minutes brings. Oopsie. There's room here as well. Decades ago. Get out of here, Hans. Okay. So what we're looking for is this to pop back up into this space a little bit. Enough to know that if we do get into a sell and it does make a run at this again, it has the potential to break below it. If it pushes back above and gets back above this 238, we can see this signal switch, and then we can find our way up. Okay. So still a bit of a indecision in the middle, but we'll find our opportunity here. I can see it coming. Okay. I don't want to get into the sell in this zone. I'll just get caught in the rejection. So, what I really want, like I said, I want to see this push back up into this space. Maybe hold a little bit here, and then we can find our way down and be able to protect it when it gets past this level. Because I feel like there's a bounce coming. I don't want to be in a sell when it bounces. I want to be in a sell when the bounce is done. And if this thing can hold and push back up, maybe we get a switch in signal as well. And if this signal switches, we'll go up with it. That song in my head. Okay, so getting closer here. I'll figure this out. Okay. I need 2 more minutes to see where this is going to go. And I think it's going to pop back up into this space. Then we can get our sell stop in here somewhere. Okay. Yeah, and this is why I don't get into these spaces, why I don't just take the sell here as this thing is doing this. It's not a good feeling when you're in this thing and it starts to push against you right before open. So it's now back into this space. So look, it had this like tiny little break of support, then right back up into it. So I said right at the end of that. Come on, man. Come on. Give it. Stop that. I don't know if we're going to get into this where we want to. Looks like it's going to hold this. No, it's a sell. Good grief. Well, the signal's down. Almost the whole board is down. Even the only thing holding on the blue is the daily. So we'll find our shot here. Do, 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 do. Come on, man. Come on. Give it. Stop that. I don't know if we're going to get into this where we want to. Looks like it's going to hold this. Do, 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 do. Come on, man. Come on. Give it. Stop that. I don't know if we're going to get into this where we want to. What do we go? Let's see what the next minute goes. Let's see how this candle finishes. We will get ready here. What? I mean, okay. So, what do we got? 17 seconds. Let's see what this next candle wants to do. Lots of sell volume hanging out in there. I really, oh, it's going to happen faster than I'd like. Let's see. Oh boy. I guess it's 7:29. Let's see. And if it pops back up here all crazy. We'll get ready to trail. It's a sell, man. Reds on top, greens on the bottom. It's a sell. Hasn't got me yet. Just missed me. Let's get a little closer to it. Hey. Oh, 8. Let's get a little closer to it. And there's that pop. You shouldn't have been closer. We should have been below that bottom part. I'm still okay with this. Let's see how this candle closes. Yowza. Gotta leave that space, man. Right below that support. Unless you have a really gigantic spread. Like this, if you're below that support like we were, how could that 590? You have a 7 pip spread? Brother. You better get that fixed. You were too close. Alright, so I did figure this was going to pop on us. Now we got this buy signal and it's fighting right here. What? You guys have to adjust a little bit. You're getting wicked in by like a pip or two. You gotta adjust and give yourself just a little bit more space. Just, you gotta practice what you see here. You gotta adjust just slightly and give yourself just a little bit more space. Get yourself into those positions like that. Oy vey. My EMAs haven't crossed on my broker yet. Well, after this candle. That's a broker dirtiness for sure. Okay, so it pushed all the way up here to give us a buy signal and then killed it. All right. Happy Tuesday. Try this again. Don't get wicked in. Sorry to laugh. Oh, it just missed me again. Get in there, man. I'm 75 and 100. I'm still not in this thing. It just missed me. It went all red and then didn't put me in. No, well, and my trading view's frozen. Oh, shoot. What's it doing? My trading view is broken. It's not moving. Okay, there we go. What's this chart doing? I don't know where you got into that, Jules. But it, you must have got into it here. What is going on, man? Well, I want to get closer because I don't like this much. Right there. Okay. What? You're not putting me in again? I'm just going to get into this thing. This is crazy. It just missed me again. I don't know what's going on in my broker. Alright, I'm just going to sell it. Give me a sec here. Okay. I mean, you're just getting into positions at this point. That didn't put me in either. That's super annoying. What's going on in this chart this morning? Okay. Wow, it's I don't think it has anything. I think it has to do with the mess that's happening in the market right now, not necessarily the bank holiday, but okay. All right. Obviously, this one's going to have some risk. Oh. Aye, that was too fast. I'm ready for it. I'm in this thing now, but it happened way too quick. You guys will have time to get into this thing as it's going to wick down first. It's back here. Alright, I'm going to go up here to protect this thing. 43 seconds left. Let's just get into this. No, get up there. Alright, I'm at 10. It's going to take me out right away. Shoot. Lots of time to join this. I only got 10 there. But you got another opportunity to protect it. Got 20 seconds till this candle will close. It looks like this should go back to the top. You should have about 100 pips up here. Make sure you protect this thing, as obviously there's lots to sell. I mean, this held again here, so feel pretty good about having my stop behind there. You know, there's 40, 50 pips on the board going up now, so go up there and get yourself protected, get some pips, and put your stop in here somewhere. Get up there and break. I'd go lock in 50 when it gets up to this support line. And go, there's 50 locked in right there if you're still in it. It should pop this, but it might pull back first. So and there's your pullback. Blang. It's gonna go right back to bottom again. Okay, well I only got 10 out of that, but hopefully you guys got some more. Especially any of the people that might have got wicked into that first trade. Well, that's okay. Should we take an auto here? What should we do? Might be moving too fast. Okay, well, everybody who got wicked into that first one, I do sympathize. That sucks. My broker didn't do that. What happened to you guys? Mine didn't do it. Well, that's a lie. Mine did do that. But it didn't put me in the trade. My wick goes right. Yeah, it didn't put me in. I don't know what's going on with my stops lately. I should have been in that with you. But it didn't put me in. I didn't even flash. Yeah, it actually did on mine as well. But it didn't put me in the trade. That's strange. Mine's a different broker than your guys's, right? And my spread is much different too, so yeah. But I should have been in that with you guys. It didn't put me in. But I only got 10 out of the buy. But yeah, of course you can, Lucas. Yep. It's been updated. So yeah, if anybody's still in the buy, go get protect. This does, like I said, I thought this was going to pop, and I said, hey, maybe this will pull back, and which it did. But it does look like there's an opportunity to pop. Yeah, I mean, with all the accounts, it's like, I can't really say. Sorry. But yeah, okay. Well, we got a few, and we got a different price action on our broker, so I can see that why that happened. Um, to a bunch of people, so it sucks. Move on, and yeah, off we go. And somebody just sent me a message, hey Jay, are you know VT? There's a couple of accounts I'm on VT, but the I shouldn't be talking about brokers on this call. My bad. Shoot, myself in trouble. Old DOE getting himself in trouble. Yeah, we can't talk about brokers. We'll get ourselves in trouble. Well, I would have to call SWAT on myself. So. All right, guys. The buy's still okay. There's still a few pips in it. You would have another opportunity to protect it here. Obviously, you can see it doesn't like this level very much, but it does look like if you held it a little bit, it'll pop a bit. But all right, guys. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful day. Everybody who just got the buy, you got a few pips, and Julie jumped the sell, which is good. A little risky, but good. And everybody have a wonderful day. We'll get back to it tomorrow. This was a bit of a wonky open, but we'll go get this tomorrow. Okay? Everybody have a wonderful day. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
What's going on, everybody? How you doing? Hope everybody's having a great day so far. We're going to jump right into the markets here. Let me just get my screen shared. Is there anybody brand new on the call? Please let me know in the chat. We're basically here to look for some live setups, and we are going to be going over everything that we are looking for. I'm probably not going to be explaining too much if you are brand new, as these are, we're looking for trades right now, but I'll try to explain as much as I can as I go. But there is going to be a brand new bootcamp posted up on my page today that you guys can go watch. It's a fast start bootcamp, very, very quick, only a couple hours, and you guys can understand all the basics of what we're looking for. So without further ado, you guys, let me just share my screen. So make sure you guys can hear me. Okay, cool. What screen do I want to share? Nice. All right, cool. So we did just take out a high here. If we do get a fair value gap going down and we make this fair value gap going up, an inverse fair value gap. How many times can I say fair value gap? I would be interested in possibly getting into a sell, but we would have to see how price reacts here. So that is one of the things that we are waiting for. We're just waiting for a candle close, and we want to see a change in direction, essentially. So no trade yet, so that's good. We didn't miss anything. But yes, we did have a liquidation of previous highs. We tapped into a previous fair value gap. So we do have all the reasons to get into a sell. We just need to wait for the final confirmation, which is our fair value gap. So we'll see if this does deliver us a fair value gap here. Right now, we're kind of obviously battling. It's been open, so we don't have anything yet until we get that confirmation. I'd like to see a close down below here. Get a close down below here and get kind of the change in state of delivery, and then we can start looking for positions. So let's see how the next few candles play out. And I'm going to see if I will get into anything here. Looks like we might have a fair value gap starting. I want to see if we have one on the 2-minute. No, nothing on the 2-minute. Let me look on the 30-second. We do have a little 30-second fair value gap. Not really enough for me. Want to see at least that 1 minute fair value gap. Printing. All right, cool. So I'm just going to check the chat here really quickly. Yeah, 2 great trades yesterday morning with the strategy, guys. It just crushed it. It just crushed it. So right now we are just filling, obviously, this fair value gap going up. So like, be aware of that. You know, we could have further up momentum. We do need to wait for this last little push down to see if we can get into a sell. We don't have anything available for a buy right now, so our only option is to look for a sell on this call. That's why we are looking for a sell. So let's see how we're getting a little bit of a wick. It looks like price might be getting a little bit tired. So hopefully we can get our push down now. Possible maybe we're going to come sweep more of these fair value gaps that are sitting right above this wick. So maybe this is what's going to happen. We'll get another push up. We also have the Monday previous daily high right above us. It's very possible we're going to head to the previous daily high from yesterday. Maybe we'll sweep that before we can make our way down. But only time will tell. We will see. So now we have a different swing low, kind of. So this is obviously the better, you know, change in state of delivery down here. Change of state of delivery is just a fancy term for break of structure, essentially. we're looking for, you know, a swing, and then we're looking for it to break that swing. So we want to see it break and close below this low. This does 2 things also. This will also close below this fair value gap, which is a good confirmation that we will possibly continue lower, but you know, we won't know until we know. So let's see if we do get any of these pushes. See if we can get into this thing. So, put up all. US 30 is starting to look a little heavy. So hopefully this plays ball for us. All right, this could be a good opportunity here. Oh, is it going to close on us? So right now we were hoping for a fair value gap there. We might still have a nice FEG, and we have a nice liquidation candle high. My EMA arrows are not popping up, which is strange. Arrows should be, oh no, that it won't pop up until the fair value gap. That's why. Keep forgetting we updated the indicator. So the indicator is updated to you guys, so make sure you are updating your indicator if you get the notification. There should be a notification on the right beside the eye with a little circle. You need to hit that circle. If you're having any kind of runtime errors or anything like that, if you don't hit that circle, then it's going to continue to have those errors. So make sure that you guys are. Oh, it looks like we do have a fair value gap now. So when we would have had the arrow here, so this is a smart shot trade if this does close down, but it is not yet. So there should have been an arrow there. So this is a trade if you guys are wanting to take it. This is counter trend obviously for the day. On the longer term, my stop loss is going to be way up here. Stop loss is going to be pretty hefty. And you guys remember, we're going to lose trades on these calls. We're just following the scanner strategy. I'm just doing what the scanner tells me to do. The scanner wins 70% of the trades, but what does that mean? If you follow the strategy, the scanner wins 70% of the trades. But at the same time, we're going to lose 30% of our trades. We might even lose 2 trades in a row. So do not risk your entire account on a trade. I shouldn't have to tell you that, but what are you, a few pips in profit? The 1 to 2 is going to be way down here. See if we get another little push down here, you guys. Let's go. So as this is a live trading call, these rules are a little bit different. I'm going to try to protect you guys as early as possible. So I'm going to take partials here at 30 pips. And then I'm going to put my stop loss at break even. So my stop loss is at break even. If we do get taken out, that's fine. It's actually going to be just minus. I took 25 pips. And I'm going to put my stop loss just above this wick here. So it's actually going to be above here is my stop loss. So if you guys do want to take partials on that, like I said, you're currently at 22 pips for partials. And then stop loss is above this previous wick. In case we do get a little bit of a pullback, which very possible we're going to get into this fair value gap that's right above us here that we did leave. So if this does happen, we can even we'll have a better entry, right? Because the arrow pops up, but then we also have our fair value gap right here, which is another entry. So if we get stopped out, then we have another entry. We can watch and see how price reacts as price does come back up to this fair value gap, if that does happen. So if it stops us out, that's fine. That means we're still in profit off taking partials from the trade. Just how we manage our trades. Yeah, futures and NASDAQ are slightly different. Futures are futures, NAS is NAS. US 30 seems like it's popping up now here too, but we'll see. Stop loss is actually going to be a little, oh yeah, we're going to get a little bit, we're going to get taken out. Okay, so we're taking out a break even there. So with the minus, so it's plus 25, and then now we're right off of this fair value gap. If this engulfs this candle, this is, you know, the re-entry essentially. So if this candle closes down, then I would be looking to get back into the trade because now I got my stop loss taken out. So we have a slightly better entry. Trying to ride the momentum on these calls. So let's see, we got 28 seconds. We have an engulfing candle. I'm going to be getting back into this position. If you guys are still in the position and didn't get taken out of break even, that might, you know, it's even better. There's a lot of manipulation today with all the news though. So this is not closed black yet. I'm not into a second position. I want it to close. I want to see an engulfing candle now from here. I want to see this black candle completely engulf the body of one of these candles to kind of tell me that we are seeing a continuation of that price. Now we are getting that right now. So we just want to see if the candle closes down here. If it does, I'm going to get back in the position. Is anyone still in the trade? We're going to see how it actually closes, though. Lots of wicks here. We want to see a candle close, right? Seconds. All right. So we did close down here. We did engulf a previous candle, so I'm back in this trade. Would have been a better entry if I just actually held it. But that's okay. We're in the second position. We'll see how this rolls. Now another 15 pips in profit, you guys. Oh, that's bouncing back. Lots of wicks today. I'm probably going to take partials at whatever this is. So on this last move here is 30 pips. So when I get to 30 pips, I'm going to take 50% of my profit. I'm taking 50% of my profit right now. So if it comes back to my stop loss, I'm break even. So I'm taking partials at 30 pips. So locked in another 30 pips. I'm at 55 pips for the day already. And then if we do get taken out with my stop loss, which I was trailing up here, then I'm going to be giving those pips back. But I'm going to let this one run. Now since I moved my stop loss, I could even do it just down to this fair value gap even. This is a nice 75 pip trade. Da, 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 da. We left, looks like another fair value gap here as well. So we have left a nice little FEG. So I'm actually going to lower my stop loss down below the high of this candle. Since we left an FEG, this is now an order block candle, even though it's mid-trend. Now our stop loss is only 6 pips. And because it's only 6 pips, I just took 30. So if I get stopped out here, that means I'm only going to be giving 6 or 7 back. So we're going to see if this fair value gap holds up. If I give 7 pips back after taking 55, that's totally fine. I guess it's 50 off the first SL. So we're just trying to stack as many pips as we can on these positions. But this fair value gap looks like it is holding. See, we came right back to that fair value gap. We will see if it closes down. We want this to close as a black candle. Let's see if we can close down below these bodies. Hopefully we don't close this way, which means we might be getting a price reversal. If that happens, oh well. Let's see. Let us see. So this is a very good sign. We're getting an engulfing candle. It's setting up. 20 seconds though. We want to see how this closes. But right now we are... How many pips in profit on this? What does it say? -6. Playing up. No, this is the right one. Weird. Saying -18. I don't know. Interesting. We're bouncing right off the 15-minute 50 EMA as well. I just want to see where this was. Okay, cool. See if it comes back to possibly take us out. Oh, it might take us out at the -6 pips, which is totally fine. This candle closes green. I might just close this trade manually. Oh, it might just be a wick. Big old manipulation. See if it continues up this way or if we close it. It's all good either way. We are winning regardless of if the stop loss gets taken out. Your broker canceled your trade due to a system abnormality. I don't know. Who's your broker? Maybe give him a call. Looks like the markets are kind of reversing right now. Even US 30 is. I might even just, yeah, we'll see. I'm just gonna put my stop loss at break even, you guys. Stop loss is now at break even. Yeah. Oh, still in this thing. Right on the goal line. It's like my stop loss is like right here. It's like here. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see you guys. Very good possibility we're gonna, pull back a little bit here, get taken out of break even. That's totally fine. That would be banking 50 plus pips for the day, and then we'll just come back tomorrow. I just wanted to grab more money, see? All right, cool. So now we are very, very deep, and our stop loss is at break even. We're protected. See if this actually continues and closes, or if that was just another manipulation. It's been very, very wicky. Look at this. Look at this. Look at these wicks. Need to get a close down below all of these wicks. A nice candle close. Not these green bounce back candles. But let's look on here. Like, where are we as far as the... There we go. There's only 23 pips in profit right now. Still, yeah, we need a nice push down. Need to get to that 50 pip level. See if we can close the day with 100 pips. Would be nice. We're still, stop loss is sitting pretty much where that wick was, just above it. But it's really having a tough time breaking this here. We're just kind of engineering some liquidity on both sides, so very possible we're going to get a sweep high before we get a move down. Very possible. We'll see if this actually breaks or not. Patience is the name of the game. Yeah, there we go. Can we get a close down here is the question. So we have 30 more seconds on this candle, but that wick pushing up and then down is a good sign. It means that they're grabbing money high. Oh, maybe not. I might just get out of this trade. Yeah. I'm just probably gonna. Well, I mean, we're at break even anyways. The stop loss. Maybe I'll leave it. But yeah, very obvious manipulations here, you guys. Yeah, I'm out of that trade now, so I'm plus 50 for the day. Plus 50 for the day. Oh, if it's gonna come down and engulf this candle, we would technically have another entry, but I think I'm probably gonna leave it. I'm okay with the 50. That was just a shakeout. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that manipulation, you guys. Look at that. It's the game of scalping. They came out, grabbed everyone's stop losses at break even, and now they may make their move. It's crazy. Yeah, so this if you got who's still in this trade? If you still are, my futures account is still in it. Where the hell is my stop loss on my futures account? I don't even see it. Not... Oh well, is she gonna run? That's okay. If you guys got taken out of break even, that's as long as you took some pips on the first exit, then we're good. A good target, this fair value gap, if you guys are still in this trade, this would be a good target. This would be a solid 62 pips. Imagine price is probably going to want to go there. But this could just be a big reaccumulation which is surprising that we're even seeing the markets go up at all because of what's going on in the world right now. But all right, so that's cool, guys. It looks like that if you are still in the trade, I mean, it looks like we're not missing anything if you did get taken out. So that's all good in the hood. This is now giving us a fair value gap going the opposite direction. So I'm going to call it at that, you guys. Where I'm not going to be taking this buy. We're outside of our time window. The next time window is not for another 25 minutes. But yeah, the markets are wild today. They are crazy. They're very, very manipulated. So good. I hope you guys did get some pips out of this. We got a solid. Don't worry, you guys. We're going to be doing the exact same thing tomorrow. We want to see a nice runner. Getting these little baby trades is not what I want. I want to be getting a nice 100 pip trade on these calls. So let's see what tomorrow brings. Today is technically Monday because it was a long weekend, even though we did have some weird trading yesterday. Out at break even with partials. That's good. Awesome, you guys. We will see you guys tomorrow. Much love. And I'm gonna have the boot camp, so I might even do the whole thing live, but I'm probably not gonna be answering any questions. But I might let you guys just jump on if you want me to uh, be on. It's gonna be this afternoon, so I'll keep you guys posted on that. Much love. I will talk to you when I talk to you. See you tomorrow morning. Bye.